Good morning, McGraw.
How much should we be worried and believe that Russia is behind all these hacks and all these leaked emails?
I think it's pretty reasonable. I mean, they're very learned experts believe that it is. You know, you basically get to that, McGraw, looking at the hacking tools they use, the sophistication of the hack, their ability to stay in a system and not be detected, and the sheer intensity. I mean, in the DNC hack, there is some belief that it's even competing Russian entities, both in the military and the civilian population, through like their version of the CIA, that actually compete against each other to hack into our systems and others, and that they found both two different agencies apparently going after the DNC.
What do you make of the theory that Putin and Russia wants Donald Trump to win, and they're actively doing, and their actions are making it easier for Donald Trump to win and working against Hillary Clinton?
I think that's reasonable. Now, how effective can he pull that off? I don't know. The big unknown, McGraw, is as we get very close to Election Day, what will get released through WikiLeaks or some other entity that could be potentially damaging to Secretary Clinton / the Democrats. I think that's potentially the bigger stick as far as swaying the election. The idea that you could actually manipulate voting because it's such a local, decentralized thing,
right,
tough to do.
Yeah.
Now, can you hack into the voting to voter registration? Sure, and they have done some of that.
All right, we'll leave that there for a second. What's this story about ISIS getting drones?
Well, think about this, that there are over 1 million drones sold in the United States every year. The idea they could buy them commercially. Now, you think about the small little drones flying around your backyard. There are commercial drones available, not the size the military are using, but to spray crops. They mount cameras on them, so they can carry quite a bit of a payload. So the argument would be, particularly in a civilian population, could ISIS, and I'm making this number up, load up 10 of those and fly them over some part of St. Louis and cut them loose? Is it possible? Yes. I think the ability to quickly jam their signal, if they're not flying very far, would be difficult.
So something else we have to worry about, or is this science fiction, or is this, I mean, is this going on right now?
I think the reality of bad guys having bigger, more sophisticated drones will become reality. I don't think we're there yet. But even taking one of these small commercial drones, McGraw, and loading it up with some sort of chemical or biological agent and crashing it into something may not harm a lot of people, but boy, the fear factor would be really high. So it is something we really are going to have to deal with, and I'm not sure how we are going to do that with the sheer volume of drones that are now on the market.
Yeah. Brad Garrett, are we going to live in a world where emails are just not safe? Where
I don't know.
Everything we write is going to be available on the open market at some point?
You know, I can only tell you that I don't think I've ever written an email that you couldn't put in front of the Washington Post. So it's this, and I have a lot of lawyer friends that are exactly the same way for years. They just don't put anything in emails, knowing that they could be hacked, intercepted, copied, etc. So I think what we're just going to have to do is, no, we're not going to stop using emails, of course, but we're going to have to be careful what we put in them.
Brad Garrett, ABC News crime and terrorism analyst. Thanks for your insights, Brad. Have a good week.
Take care, McGraw.
625, Big 550, KTRS. We got numbers. We'll do that next.